Okay, we'll go ahead and call this meeting of April 3rd, 2017 to order. If you would, please stand with us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I pledge allegiance to the flag of Michigan and to the state for which it stands, two beautiful peninsulas, united by a bridge of steel, for equal opportunity and justice to all, is our ideal. Candy, we have the roll call.
Councilmember Shippers?
I'm here.
Bowman? Wolfile?
Here.
Meinhardt?
Here.
Mayor Folkins?
Here. And if we could have an approval of the agenda?
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Support.
Councilmember Bowman? Wolfile?
Yes.
Meinhardt?
Yes.
Shippers?
Yes.
Mayor Folkins?
Yes. Motion carries. This time we'll open the floor for public comment. We do ask that you come forward if you would limit your time to 3 minutes and say your name, and if you would write and your name and your address, that would be appreciated. Seeing no one, we'll close public comment and we will move on to approve the consent agenda, which this evening we had the regular meeting minutes from March 20th.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Support.
Councilmember Wolfile?
Yes.
Meinhardt?
Yes.
Shippers?
Yes.
Bowman? Mayor Folkins?
Yes. Motion carried. And this evening we have a proclamation for the month of the young child. Do we have anyone here to accept it?
I see them.
We have a young child.
We have a young child. Hi, Clarabelle, how are you? It's good to see you. Okay, so I'm going to read the proclamation, okay? Whereas young children are the future of our community, and whereas 1/3 of children entering kindergarten in Michigan lack some of the skills needed for success, and whereas success in school is highly predictive of success in adult life, and whereas young children and their families depend on high-quality programs that provide for their care and education, and whereas the City of Cadillac wishes to join with the Wexford-Misaki-Manistee Great Start Collaborative and its member agencies in the celebration of April as the month of the young child. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that April 2017 is declared Month of the Young Child in the City of Cadillac, and all citizens are invited to duly note this occasion. Thank you. Okay, that'll take us to communications.
Yes, we have a request from Oasis Family Resource Center. I believe Mike's gonna...
I just wanted to add that Oasis, as you folks know, have come before council a number of years now. And I just wanted you to know that Al Dumond and myself, we met with Amy McKenzie from Oasis. We walked the downtown park site to get a good feel for it, because they are doing something different this year than they've done in the past. So I just wanted you to know that Al Dumond and I did meet with them, and you know, we're comfortable with their idea.
Wonderful. Thanks for doing that.
I'll make a motion.
She's here, I think.
Is she?
Yes, would you like to come forward and
Please.
Okay.
tell
Wait
us
till you
about
hear
the
about
project?
this.
Oasis is,
Could you introduce yourself?
sure, my name is Amy McKenzie, the resource coordinator at Oasis Family Resource Center, the local nonprofit that deals with domestic violence and sexual assault as well as child abuse prevention. So our proposal was to, in recognition of Sexual Assault Awareness Month, to kind of do an avant-garde art piece, and I believe that you've all read over that. So basically, my women's empowerment group are gathering together. We are hoping to paint the tires teal and then write slogans, no more, our crisis line phone number, start by believing, things like that. So we are hoping that the tires will kind of reflect the nationwide no more website, and their information is very much part of Cadillac and part of what we're going through as we face challenges with sexual assault. So we're just trying to catch people's eyes, get them to come closer and see that there is local resources and support for victims or survivors, things like that. So, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And as council moves forward to consider approving this item, just wanted to reference that there are about 5 conditions that everyone's in agreement with. They're noted in your packet, and so that's why the recommendation would be to approve it as noted.
Make a motion to approve the request from Oasis Family Resource Center, subject to the conditions noted.
Support.
Councilmember Meinhardt?
Yes.
Shippers?
Yes.
Spelman? Wolfile?
Yes.
Mayor Folkins?
Yes, motion carries.
We have a request to display a banner from May 15th to May 22nd, 2017 for the Cadillac Area Symphony Orchestra.
All right, I'll make a motion to approve the request to display a banner from May 15th to May 22nd, 2017 for the Cadillac Area Symphony Orchestra. Support.
Councilmember Shippers?
Yes.
Spelman? Wolfile?
Yes.
Meinhardt?
Yes.
Mayor Folkins?
Yes, motion carries. All right, and that moves us to the city manager's report.
Yes, thank you, Mayor and members of the City Council. Just a few items this evening. The first one is with respect to a request to keep up to 3 egg-laying chickens and 3 egg-laying ducks at a home located at 118 Holbrook Street. City Council may recall in the past an ordinance, or rather our code was amended by ordinance to allow for the administrative approval of chickens and rabbits.
But not ducks.
And not ducks. Ducks is not part of it. But
It's always something, and then when we do that, someone will ask for a goat.
but because of that, we are before you this evening. Ducks are still considered livestock and are considered, because of that reason, to need to go before the City Council. Our recommendation this evening is for your positive approval, for your approval of this request, which is for no more than 3 egg-laying chickens and 3 egg-laying ducks in cages within the rear yard of the residence at 118 Holbrook Street, with the condition that no roosts will be allowed. And in all seriousness, the request that did come forward came forward due to a food allergen issue where some of the family are allergic to chicken eggs, but not to duck eggs.
Right.
So.
Well, I'll make that motion to approve the request from the Yaklin family, hope I said that right, to house up to 3 egg-laying chickens and 3 egg-laying ducks in cages within the rear yard of the residence at 118 Holbrook Street, subject to the conditions noted.
Support.
Councilmember Spelman? Wolfile?
Yes.
Meinhardt?
Yes.
Shippers?
Yes.
Mayor Folkins?
Yes, motion carries.
Thank you, Mayor and members of the City Council. The next item is with respect to bids and a recommendation regarding the purchase of a new forestry bucket truck. Our current bucket truck has lasted us well beyond its useful life. It's at the point now where we can no longer get it safety certified and it needs to be replaced. We do have bids before you, and our recommendation this evening is for Alltech Inc. Out of Creedmoor, North Carolina. The lowest bid in an amount of $124,483. There are funds available in our fiscal year 2017 budget, stores and garage fund accordingly.
Is that the delivered price?
I believe so.
Yep, that's what I'm told. They've also offered to help us if the build is delayed, to either get a kind of a loaner here, or to help us get ours to where we could at least bridge it to where the new one will be in, so. Okay. All right, then I'll make a motion to award the purchase of a forestry bucket truck to Alltech Incorporated in the amount of $124,483. Support.
Councilmember Wolfile?
Yes.
Meinhardt?
Yes.
Shippers?
Yes?
Bowman? Mayor Folkins?
Yes. Motion carries.
Thank you. Our next item is similar to the one after this as well, as I'm asking the City Council to please set a public hearing for April 17th, 2017 to discuss the fiscal year 18 annual operating budget.
I'll make that motion. Can I just say that?
Support.
Now, I have a question on this.
Yep.
Just to clarify, we're going to meet again before this meeting to continue our discussion about the operating budget. And so this public hearing is for Owen to do a presentation to folks?
Yes.
Yes.
Highlight
to the
our
public.
budget?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, and so there will also be, so this one is a month before the adoption will be considered at the second part of May. We'll also have to have a second public hearing to adopt the General Appropriations Act, which is done by ordinance. So this is one of, like 4 opportunities for input that we'll have throughout the budget process.
Okay. Just so folks know
Yep.
that's what's going to happen. Okay, thank you. Franny, can we have a roll call, please?
Councilmember Meinhardt?
Yes.
Shippers?
Yes.
Bowman? Wolfile?
Yes.
Mayor Folkins?
Yes, motion carries.
Thank you, Mayor, members of the City Council. The next item, very similar to what you just did. While not legally required, we do traditionally also have a public hearing to talk about our capital improvements program, and would like to request one is set accordingly for April 17th to discuss our fiscal year, well, actually, it would be 18 through 22, isn't that right?
Yeah, July 1, 2017 through June 30, 2022. So
Capital improvement program.
Okay, I'll make a motion to schedule a public hearing on April 17th, 2017 to discuss the 2017 through 2022 capital improvement program. Support.
Councilmember Shippers?
Yes.
Bowman? Wolfile?
Yes.
Meinhardt?
Yes.
Mayor Folkins?
Yes, motion carries.
Okay.
Okay. This evening we have the adoption of a resolution.
Yes. Thank you. For quite a while now, perhaps a year, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, but for quite some time I've been involved with the steering committee as a part of our Council of Governments, which goes by the name of Networks Northwest. Most formally they were known as the Northwest Michigan Council of Governments, but they since did a rebranding to Networks Northwest as the new name of their organization. And so I've been a part of a steering committee specifically looking at the development of branding a new corridor, perhaps not much different than what's happened on the other side of the state with the Heritage Corridor, Route 23 as a for instance, but branding one on this side of the state where Cadillac on the south end is the anchor and Petoskey on the north end is the anchor, and the corridor would be 131, and everyone that sort of falls along that route or within a certain area of that route where there are amenities, whether they're natural or not natural, destinations that we would want to talk about and celebrate and sort of get the word out, if you will, as a more cohesive group. The group, after, again, meeting for quite some time, has finally gotten to the point where we have created our identity. We've started with the adoption of the name of the group, which is Explore 131 North. That's going to be part of the branding that we're going to see out there. And this is the first step in looking at trying to get buy-in from the municipalities that are along that route, especially those that are the anchor municipalities, such as Cadillac and Petoskey. And so I've been asked to present this, which I fully support, and would kindly request the City Council to also consider approving their support of this new corridor concept and our involvement as such.
Cool.
That's wonderful.
I love collaboration with...
Okay, would someone like to make that motion or to approve?
I'll make a motion to adopt the Explorer 131 North resolution of support.
Support.
Marcus, I would like to say thank you for the time that you've spent with this group. I think that your involvement in these types of things is really instrumental in that collaborative work that TI is talking about. And I think the more involved we can be in these types of things in northern Michigan and even in Lansing, it makes us stronger as a community. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Councilmember Spelman, Wolfile,
Yes.
Meinhardt,
Yes.
Shippers,
Yes.
Mayor Filkins.
Yes, motion carries. Okay, this evening we do have the minutes and reports of the Dog Park Advisory Committee in our packets for our review. And at this time, we'll open the floor for our second public comment. We do ask if you come forward that you limit your time to 3 minutes. Seeing no one, we'll close public comment and move to the good of the order. Does anyone have anything this evening? I have a couple things. First of all, I just would like us publicly as a council to congratulate Marcus on the award that he received in Lansing as a community builder.
Thank you.
It was just let the staff know. We know that you guys have done a tremendous amount of work with Marcus, and he was very humble in accepting that award. And the one thing that he said to those people in Lansing is that he realizes this wasn't just an award for him, it was a community effort. And we were very proud. The entire council was there along with Darwin Boer and Michelle Whitinga. We were very proud to stand next to him and have him receive that award. So congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good job, Marcus.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that.
Well done to the staff, too.
Yeah.
I also would like to say thank you to Sandy. I know that our marathon meeting 2 weeks ago, a lesson in patience for you to be able to do those minutes for us, so thank you very much. And then also this Wednesday, I just want to let the council know that Wednesday at the Wexford County Commissioners meeting, they're going to be talking about the WEX and the decision that they're going to make about the WEX. And if you feel strongly one way or the other, I would encourage us to go and encourage them in the decision, making the right decision for the community. I, for one, am going to go and I'm going to support them keeping the WEX. There's a group of volunteers within this community that are presenting a 10-year proposal, and it's tremendous. So I know that volunteer group would appreciate as much support as they can get. Is anybody going Friday to the Networks Northwest thing in Traverse City?
Got canceled.
Oh, it did?
It got canceled.
When did that happen?
Just last week. I learned,
Oh,
so,
because I was just looking at that today.
yeah. The local government,
Yeah?
it got pulled.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Are they going to reschedule?
unknown at this time.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's all I have.
Sorry,
That's okay.
I forgot to mention it to you. I mentioned it to Owen and I, we were going to
Okay.
join you, but they got
Okay,
pulled.
good. Does anybody else have anything?
I don't know.
Okay. With that, then, we'll go ahead and adjourn the meeting.